Neuroscientists at Stanford University discovered that the 7 minutes before you fall asleep have more impact on your mental programming than the previous 7 hours combined. What if you've been wasting the most powerful moment of your day for manifestation every single night without even realizing it? Today you're going to discover how to transform those precious minutes before sleep into a catalyst for reprogramming your brain and manifesting the life you truly desire. Think about it for a moment. What were you doing during the last 7 minutes before falling asleep last night? Scrolling through social media? Worrying about tomorrow's problems? Watching TV? Most people squander this incredible opportunity for transformation, while a select few harness it to completely reshape their reality. Dr. Andrew Huberman from Stanford University explains that what you do before sleep literally sculpts your brain during the night. When you understand how to use this window of opportunity, you're essentially installing new programming while your mind is most receptive. This isn't just spiritual theory, it's backed by hard science. Dr. Joe Dispenza's research on brain states shows how we can access profound levels of neuroplasticity during specific consciousness transitions. The National Institute of Health has documented how memory consolidation dramatically increases during pre-sleep states. Take Kate Hudson, for example. After a challenging period in her career around 2013, she developed a specific nighttime ritual that completely transformed both her health and professional trajectory. In interviews, she's openly credited this pre-sleep practice for her remarkable comeback and the subsequent success of her Fable-Tix brand. What I'm about to share with you is a simple yet powerful 7-minute method with 4 distinct components. By the end of this video, you'll have a complete system ready to implement tonight. One that could change everything about how your brain processes information and manifests your desires while you sleep. The hypnagogic state is that magical transition period between wakefulness and sleep, what Dr. Joe Dispenza calls the doorway to the subconscious. This isn't some mystical concept. It's a well-documented neurological phenomenon where your brain shifts from beta waves, active thinking, to alpha and theta waves, relaxed receptive states. During normal waking consciousness, your brain operates primarily in beta state, alert, analytical, and often critical. But as you begin drifting toward sleep, you naturally enter an alpha state and then briefly touch the theta state. This transition zone is when your brain becomes incredibly malleable. As Andrew Huberman puts it, the transition state between wakefulness and sleep is when the brain is most pliable and receptive to reprogramming. Your critical, analytical mind begins to quiet down, while your receptive, programming-friendly subconscious mind becomes more accessible. When you look at EEG readings during this state, you'll see something fascinating happening. The brain exhibits a unique pattern where the logical left hemisphere and the creative right hemisphere become more synchronized. This creates the perfect conditions for deep, lasting change. During sleep, your brain doesn't just rest. It actively consolidates new neural connections. Researchers at the University of Michigan have shown that specific sleep-related processes strengthen neural pathways formed during the day. But here's the key insight. The thoughts and mental patterns present during that transition into sleep receive priority processing. A fascinating study from MIT demonstrated this effect beautifully. Researchers had participants learn complex tasks while being exposed to subtle auditory cues. When those same cues were gently played back during pre-sleep states, participants showed a remarkable 23% improvement in performance the following day compared to control groups. Think about a time when you woke up with a brilliant solution to a problem that had been troubling you. Where did that insight come from? Chances are, your brain was processing information during sleep. But what determined its focus? The answer lies in those critical moments before you drifted off. Now let's break down exactly how to use these 7 precious minutes with the 4 essential components that make this method so effective. Component 1 is mental deceleration, which takes just 60 seconds. This begins with the 4-7-8 breathing technique developed by Dr. Andrew Weil. Inhale quietly through your nose for 4 seconds, hold your breath for 7 seconds, then exhale completely through your mouth for 8 seconds. Repeat this cycle 3 times. What makes this so powerful? According to Huberman's research, this specific breathing pattern triggers your parasympathetic nervous system and rapidly induces alpha brain waves. You're essentially throwing the neurological switch that begins opening the door to your subconscious mind. Component 2 is daily release, which takes 2 minutes. This technique comes from Joe Dispenza's work on emotional clearing. Start by mentally scanning through your day, identifying any lingering tensions, frustrations, or unresolved situations. For each one, say mentally, I acknowledge this experience, I learn what I need from it, and I release it completely. This practice is crucial because residual stress and emotional baggage dramatically impair both sleep quality and your ability to program new patterns. It's no coincidence that Olympic athletes like Michael Phelps and Simone Biles have used similar mental clearing techniques before sleep during training. Component 3 is conscious reprogramming, lasting 2 minutes. This is where you'll use first-person visualization based on Dispenza's principles. Rather than just imagining your goals from a distance, you'll step fully into the experience of having already achieved them. The key is creating vivid, multisensory scenarios while generating genuine, elevated emotions. Feel the gratitude, joy, and satisfaction as if your desired reality has already manifested. As Richard Davidson from the University of Wisconsin has proven, emotional states dramatically increase neuroplasticity and create stronger neural imprints. Your affirmations during this phase should be present tense, specific, and emotionally charged. Instead of, I will become financially abundant, try, I am so grateful now that financial abundance flows to me easily and joyfully. Component 4 is brain integration, the final 2 minutes. This technique draws on Huberman's work on hemispheric integration. Place your attention at the center of your brain, and imagine a warm, pulsing light connecting both hemispheres. As you maintain this focus, express heartfelt gratitude for the new reality you're creating. This practice optimizes brain processing during sleep by increasing levels of BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor, essentially fertilizer for growing new neural connections. Research shows that gratitude specifically triggers increased production of this crucial neurochemical. When you combine these 4 components in sequence, you create an extraordinary neurobiological environment. You're not just making wishes before sleep, you're literally rewiring your brain's operating system to align with your deepest intentions. But to truly maximize your results, you need to understand how to implement this method for your specific goals. To create lasting neural pathways, consistency is absolutely essential. The magic number here is 21 days, the minimum time needed for substantial neural consolidation according to Dr. Joe Dispenza's research on habit formation. Be aware that the first 4 days will likely be the most challenging. Your brain naturally resists new patterns, and you might experience what neuroscientists call the contrast effect, where your current reality seems even more at odds with your desired state. Push through this initial resistance. It's actually a sign that your brain is beginning to reorganize. To ensure consistency, set a specific bedtime alarm labeled 7-minute transformation on your phone. Place a physical reminder like a small stone or meaningful object on your nightstand. Creating these environmental triggers significantly increases your follow-through rate. The method can be personalized for different life areas. For health and wellness goals, focus your visualization on feeling extraordinary vitality and seeing yourself engaging effortlessly in healthy behaviors. Use phrases like, my body knows exactly how to heal and thrive, and perfect health is my natural state. For financial and career objectives, visualize specific achievements, like completing important projects, receiving recognition, or seeing your bank balance grow. Effective phrases include, abundance flows to me through multiple channels, and my creativity generates tremendous value and wealth. For relationships, imagine meaningful connections with specific people, feeling the emotions of love, appreciation, and harmony. Useful affirmations include, I attract and nurture fulfilling relationships effortlessly, and I am open to giving and receiving love in all its forms. Let's look at how real people have used similar techniques. Matthew McConaughey experienced a remarkable career transformation after implementing a pre-sleep ritual. In an interview with Men's Journal, he described how he would visualize his ideal roles and career direction during the minutes before sleep. After a period where he was typecast in romantic comedies, McConaughey began this practice intensely. Within a relatively short time frame, he began attracting dramatically different roles, eventually winning an Oscar for Dallas Buyers Club. He's explicitly credited this nighttime mental programming as a key factor in his career reinvention. Similarly, Ariana Huffington transformed her life with a specific bedtime ritual after experiencing a serious health collapse from exhaustion. In her book, The Sleep Revolution, She details how her pre-sleep protocol became the foundation for her recovery and the subsequent growth of her wellness brand. The 7-minute window before sleep became sacred time that she credits for much of her renewed success and vitality. Now let's address some common questions. If you worry about falling asleep during the process, begin the practice sitting up. Once the habit is established, you can transition to lying down. Even if you occasionally drift off during the process, your brain still receives the programming from the portions you completed. As for results, most practitioners report subtle changes in thinking and emotional patterns within the first week. By day 21, many experience noticeable external shifts, synchronicities, new opportunities, and improved conditions aligned with their intentions. By day 90, substantial life changes are common among consistent practitioners. This practice complements rather than replaces daytime meditation. Think of daytime meditation as planting seeds, and this nighttime method as watering and nurturing those seeds. They work synergistically to accelerate your manifestation process. You'll know the method is working when you notice 3 key indicators: improved sleep quality, more positive morning mindset, and increased synchronicities or coincidences related to your intentions appearing in your daily life. The power to reprogram your brain and transform your life is available to you every single night in those precious 7 minutes before sleep. By harnessing the unique properties of the hypnagogic state, you're essentially accessing your mental operating system when it's most receptive to positive change. Remember the 4 components: mental deceleration with the 4-7-8 breath, daily release to clear emotional residue, conscious reprogramming with first-person emotional visualization, and brain integration with gratitude. These simple steps, when practiced consistently, create a powerful catalyst for transformation. I invite you to try this method for just 7 days. Based on the experiences of thousands who have adopted this practice, you can expect to notice at least 3 significant changes: improved sleep quality, enhanced morning mood, and an increased sense of aligned purpose throughout your day. You're joining a growing community of people who are taking conscious control of their brain's programming. Many report that this simple practice has done more to advance their manifestation results than years of other approaches combined. Start tonight. You don't need any special equipment or preparation. The only requirement is your willingness to dedicate 7 minutes to conscious brain reprogramming. If you found this approach valuable, hit the like button and subscribe for more science-based manifestation techniques. Your brain will work for you tonight regardless of what you program it to do. The only question is, will you consciously choose the programming or leave it to chance? The difference between where you are and where you want to be might just be 7 minutes away. Thank you for your attention and commitment to your highest potential. Remember that the most powerful force in your life is not your circumstances, but the way you train your brain to perceive and respond to them. Sweet dreams and powerful manifestations. Wow, you've tapped into the law of attraction. Feel that positive energy? This video found you for a reason. Let's amplify it together. Subscribe to manifest more life-changing content. Like to send positivity back to the universe. Share with someone you care about. You'll both benefit. Comment below with your thoughts or questions. Your engagement grows our community. Next video, I'll reveal a secret to manifest desires faster. Don't miss it. Join our vibrant community of manifestors. Let's co-create an incredible reality together. Your journey to unlimited abundance starts now. I believe in you.